Alright, let's get started. This is One Punk Army. Live streaming on a Waifu Wednesday. It's March 13th, 2019. For today, we're going to be playing some more Tales of Berseria. I haven't streamed this in a while. Might as well get back into it. Let's continue the adventure with the Waifu Squad. We have an entire eastern continent to explore. Let's go do this.
It's sour. So you've kept your sense of taste? In my dreams I have. Nowhere else. Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all. I devoured you. That's right. Don't you go forgetting it. How could I ever forget it? The taste of your... How could I ever... Looks like the fog's rolling in. Yep. Eleanor, there's something I want to be sure we get perfectly clear.
Alright. What is it?
Laphicet is not your little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Laphicet's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malachim aren't just tools to be used by exorcists as they pleased. I'll be more careful not to forget that.
Good, as long as we're on the same page.
Since we're on the subject of reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
The fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who are very good at shameless roguery.
Damn straight.
But it's strange. These waters don't usually see much fog.
Whoa! It's like a castle!
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow! They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
Then... the Therian is...
Yeah, somewhere in my village.
Is that okay?
No one will know me there. Everyone I knew, I already devoured.
I just love the feel of the sun on my face. I'm glad the fog finally cleared up. For days it was so thick, you couldn't see past your own nose.
We're lucky a demon didn't show up in all that fog.
Eastgan hasn't had much demon trouble to speak of. Didn't you know that? During the Advent, towns all across Eastgan were attacked by demons. It was Lord Artorias who saved us. Ever since, our towns have seen almost no demon attacks.
Is that true?
Oh, pardon me, Lady Exorcist. But if you're with the Abbey, surely you've heard about how things are here in Eastgand. Of course, demons are lurking about outside our towns. But for whatever reason, they don't attack us where we live.
That sounds unbelievable.
Everyone who visits us from abroad says the same thing. But this is neither joke nor lie. Everyone says that Lord Artorias' power lingers here, protecting our town against the demons. Whatever the reason, you're safe here. Relax, and please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Why do demons avoid these towns?
Good day. How are you liking town?
Yeah,
The Exorcist stationed in. Then again,
are they on another?
that's right. They're even though they're gone, maybe they should just.
You're travelers, right?
Demons are attacking cities all the world over, and the demon blight is spreading like wildfire! It's nuts!
That's terrible. There hasn't been a case of...
Yeah,
You've been here, but...
many times.
Really now?
The prickleborn?
Yep, it's gotten much easier. The hunters are probably able to do... Well, I hope you...
A town with...
Could be there's a Therian at the Earth Pulse point in Eastgan that's devouring.
That would certainly...
Ah, damn! I forgot today was the day Nico was coming. I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here. You'd think it would be easier than always having to make the—
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for—
What are you talking about?
What? Well, sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years—
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorias—
There can't be.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a—
Just yesterday, my husband sent medicine to the general store there, and
That can't be right.
Velvet? Velvet said a ball was wiped off the map, but it sounds like someone's been coming from there. Do you think— Apparently that
She said something about Artorias having saved the village.
I can't say.
This feels— We won't find the truth by one—
Right.
But Miss Moggy— Then we'll take a nice nap. Oh.
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
Over in a ball, sure.
It sure was. I loved the prickle board. This Nico must be a—
Where did you— Anyway, Taliesin's fisherman
Yeah, I'm gonna—
What do you think you'll—
pickles.
Those are all the names of dish—
Nico's.
Ask me what this town's known.
Yeah, you're close to the—
Not at all. Everyone.
Just have to go there and see for ourselves. Which way is your village?
It's far to the east, through the Morgana woods.
I wonder what Velvet's hometown is.
A ball? They said it's a fairly plain
That sounds like it! I wonder if they'll— Oh! Not—
It's a...
Well, call it a— I bet she—
Maybe so.
And now, if she sees her former friends— But what— We will need to be extremely wary.
stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around. I'm extra good at beating up the weak Hey, is everyone all right? I'm extra good at beating up the weak We won, right? Right? I'll show you the beauty of my
Come on, really?
We can do this! Come on, put up some fight, okay? I'll show you the beauty of my This fight is over! We will need to be extremely wary. Yeah, sort of.
Say, do you know why Velvet was sent to that prison island in the first place?
It had to be to funnel the other prisoners' malevolence to a Nominat, right?
There's an Earth Pulse point near a ball, right? Wouldn't it have been easier just to leave her there?
Lack of food, probably. I heard she devoured the entire village. Could that rumor really be true? Who can say? Let's ask Aizen's coin.
You know it doesn't work like that.
All right, let's think. Why else would Artorias move Velvet to the island? If she was the first Therian he captured...
He needed a guinea pig to test out what was written in the ancient book.
Precisely. He made a special cage for her in the island prison, where Earth Pulse Point and Malevolence met. Then he used Velvet to test how Therians work.
Huh. I could see him doing that.
But turning his own family into an experiment.
I'm just offering a theory. But a man willing to sacrifice his brother's life wouldn't likely show mercy to his sister either.
How could he be capable of such things? Perhaps that's just how badly he wants to save this world. Or perhaps there's no other way it could be saved. Huh? Do you think there'll be ruin if you're heavy?
No. Eat plus.
Eat the
Right.
We've...
It's a...
Fly.
Pet the boy.
We will need to be extremely wary. Disgraceful. Finish this now. Come on, really? Finish this now. You're not hurt, are you? Finish this now. We're finished here. I'll show you the power of my clear
Well, that about does it.
I'll finish this now.
happens here.
Stop fooling around. That voice! What's going on? How can Nico be here?
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angels! Here it comes! Is it real or is it just me? Crimson Servant, lightning! Here, let's get no mercy!
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Killing flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Ungetime! Aaron!
Spirit release! The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Blinding chaos! Chaos bloom! Chaos! Chaos! Spiral! Chaos! Crimson Servant! Lightning! Is it hot or is it just... Walls of armor! Rock swarm!
I can't believe it. Is it really you? Velvet? What is this? How are you alive?
I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time? You just up and disappeared! Everyone thinks that you were eaten by a demon. But I knew it couldn't be true. You're too strong to let some crummy demon take you down. You're alive. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of your friends. I have to let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us!
Nico's alive. She's alive.
Don't let your guard down. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper with us.
Let's head for a ball. We can ask everyone there exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Velvet, I have to ask. Are you sure that the other villagers died that day?
Well, it's not like I had time to check.
Show you the beauty of my camera!
Come on, really? This can't be. After what I did, when he killed Laffy.
Velvet, are you alright?
Of course I'm alright. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
Well, let's stay calm and investigate.
I am calm. I'm fine. Really.
It didn't seem like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing, then something very unnatural is going on. You get me, Rokuro?
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
we're done for.
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you!
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote!
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us! No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laphicet.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laphie died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet. Velvet, let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay. Luffy's alive?
What's wrong?
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Aizen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... Not going to work on me.
You're insane. People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound!
You're warm.
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Laffy. I swear I will. We'll be together. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child? What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self.
I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence!
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester. Alright, first I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup, and some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles. I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu. Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet?
Apologize.
That business with... Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. But if he wasn't there 3 years ago...
I didn't try. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he's... All this time we've been feeling terrible.
That's not...
Where have you been these past... Sorry, you don't have to talk...
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through. And if you'd like...
Velvet! It's been forever!
What do you mean by that? I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right?
I suppose not. By the way...
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black.
That would be Rokuro.
Those dogs are as...
So, what...
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
The coming of the Malakim are a gift from the Empyreans, a reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malakim are our blades against the demons, and the exorcists the hands that wield them. Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16.
Yeah.
16?
Leave her be.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the exorcists, but this village has changed. The exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can...
It's peaceful now. What happened to you?
I hope he wakes up.
I'm sure he... Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spin...
You got it. And in with you cooking up a feast like that, I'm...
Thanks.
You're getting spinach?
You'll never grow up strong if you don't...
I've done just fine.
Wow, Velvet. You must be special.
She's not my friend.
The way you...
Oh, yeah. Do you...
Oh, I'm sorry to say...
That's fine. I'll hunt some...
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately.
Okay, I'll do that.
You don't like spinach.
Well, you...
All right. Velvet really seemed to be...
Quite. And she can really... She seems so...
That's the real...
Yes. An ordinary...
I wish she could have lived a happy life.
Just plain Velvet
and maybe not Lord Art...
A happy, ordinary life for an...
Alrighty. To the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah, sure.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
I'm extra good at beating
Not even worth my time.
This is hunting?
We keep this up and who knows how many we'll bring home. Not even worth my time. finish this now.
I'm not one to go easy. Okay, this should be enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Luffy. Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand... it's...
As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon... or no demon, You're still you! Okay, so you're scary. I'll get used to it. I promise. I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too!
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
Alright.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilou, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes, an art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet... Velvet! Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Laphie.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Fog? Is this what Magilou was talking about?
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laphie, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Luffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Why must you do this?! There we go! The truth at last!
Out of my way!
Well, color me surprised. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back! Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
Are we ready for this?
Ready?
Here. Disgraceful.
Thermal skewer! Living moon! Living thunder! Super flame! Living moon!
Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Man, this game.
What's up, man? I love this game.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
Best Tales game, hands down.
Cause she is like to be yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel
I
the
did
world.
play this game before,
Yes,
and when I
it
came back
was
to
his
play
dream.
some more, the game file just died.
I never understood what made him want to do something so
Dude, same thing happened to me.
But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
Like, last year I beat the game completely. And then I started playing this again and I'm like, what happened to my save file?
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
It's an enemy stand.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there?
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Yeah, so I play the game from the beginning, when she was a child, and when I came back to the game it's just die.
Yeah, so that same thing happened to me, and I don't know why. But like I said, like I beat the game last year. Like completely got the, like beat the final boss and got the did the post-game dungeon, the optional dungeon at the end. Just out of nowhere, it just my save file disappeared. I never knew why.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch though, right?
Yeah,
and I never got to finish this game.
Pretty sure
I highly suggest finishing it. This is an amazing game.
Working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medissa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Inominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
But like I said, I can't play game at all.
Why not? If you have the game, you should be able to download it and play it again.
Eleanor.
Oh my god.
There's something I have to ask.
I'm about to get attacked.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right.
Jinx it.
I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was
Literally,
in that village
I tried
waiting
to
in ambush.
re-download and it's just give
The
error.
Abbey isn't foolish.
You may have to uninstall it. Try to
They
delete
figured out
everything.
by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined
ID
soul.
and still give me a error.
Try to change the installation path.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Inominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's
but it's been a
innermost
while.
desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
I'm assuming you got the game on Steam. Like if you know where you downloaded
Listen,
it, like delete
Eleanor
everything.
really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't,
Plus,
Velvet
I don't
was
care
watching
about
her.
stories since
And
it's
she's
been
a
2
woman
years.
who keeps her promises.
I guess.
She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey,
But looking at these characters, I like Mijelo.
She's good. There's a reason I call them the Waifu Squad. All three of them are good for their own reasons. Oh shoot, I missed the treasure chest. If you are interested in the story, you can always watch me stream. It was nice and foggy.
Woohoo! My sister. Hey! What? Sorry about that. That's all right. They're really super. Why's that? We used to get deliveries of fresh but in the Advent 3 years ago. It's such a tragedy. If they only...
Artorias.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the 3 years ago when the Malakim appeared on the Advent.
But I don't mind watching
great
you.
Pride at being the city
I'm
where
used to being
humanity
stressed
first
with
struck
spoilers.
back against the demons.
That explains why you'd
Like
celebrate
very
his
stressed.
ascension. But wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that.
Well,
not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias.
as you said,
Even
this
though
game's
he
been out
killed
for
the
2
demons
years,
that destroyed
so
village,
the story's out there. It's
he
pretty
couldn't
easy to
bring
look up
back
the story.
lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias, we won't forget that.
That's right.
These are just optional conversations. That's why I'm skipping them. They're not too important.
Wow, the weather's just swell.
Huh?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this.
That means that fog was just enough.
Seems that... Excuse me. My partner and I here would
Oh,
like
shoot,
to put
side
on a
quest.
comedy show if it's possible. With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm in.
You just have to decide.
Did you say?
Yeah.
I do. I work.
Huh. We don't have time.
Of course I...
Well, Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu Keepers! Magic Jam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard
yes,
of Bienfu?
I know about her
and
right
what's
arm.
with this Magicazam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold! In fact,
Let me guess,
I've been so
HMMM
cold lately
werewolf.
I even set fire to my clothes!
Isn't that going too far?
No, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Man, I
now
like
you've got me
Mijelo
all
just by
mad.
listening to
I
this.
give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
Like I said, all three of them are good.
Apologies for putting on an act about something.
Well,
Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
There we go. Okay, what we got?
Shit, she is flat.
Yeah. She's an ironing board. Wait, how do I zoom? No. Like I said, she's pretty flat. She doesn't have much working.
I hate this.
I'm already past it, but there was a cutscene where where Maggie lifts up her skirt and shows what she has underneath. But that cutscene's long gone. Oh, side quest.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 places been overrun with. I've heard there's a...
Whatever for?
I know. Last time...
And?
I mean...
A snake?
Even worse.
You should have a stick. I'll tell Ben.
Wow.
I'll take care of that.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog
person. I had a flu on Monday, and it's still affecting me.
Bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their
This
master.
flu is terrible.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility. You mustn't. They're
It is
quite
terrible,
vicious, you know.
but
I just
just get some rest.
to be friends.
You'll be fine.
They suddenly bit me.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet. You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then. Why the Abbey? Because the place is full of the shepherd's
Laphicet a trap?
lapdogs. Get it?
Nope, he's a little boy.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's go take care of this before we continue the story.
Change the hair and boom, he is a trap.
He could, but I like his outfit right now because it's dumb. This can't see his face. Oh wait, I have something to replace this. Oh hell yeah! Repeat. Let's have some fun.
I'll finish this now.
I will not be able to play this game since you know.
Since I know what.
I have 6 games.
Okay. god. I can't transform. It's a bad idea to transform in this fight. Oh dude, I have like dozens of games I haven't played yet. I haven't even opened Persona 5 yet. I haven't opened Horizon Zero Dawn. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit. Alright, gonna transform. I thought you knew. I thought you know what happened to her arm. Crap. It didn't work. Basically, the final bad guy sacrificed her brother, and while she was trying to save her brother, he stabbed her left arm, which instead of just hurting her, it transformed her left arm into a demon, or a demonic appendage. I can use it in battle, but then it'll transform her into her demon form, but when I do that, she loses health. So I have to be careful using it. Like right now. Oh, the battle's over.
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
Much later in the game, when you get her, when you get the end game gear for Velvet, it kind of rewards you for staying in her demon form, because like there's a skill where you have to stay in her form for 20 seconds in order to use it. But you get enough gear that allows you to last 20 seconds. Otherwise, you would just die from the health loss.
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Is it sexy?
Is what sexy?
Luffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time so that he could be ready to travel the world one day.
It's not very different. You saw it in the battle.
Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But
Yeah, I was using it during that battle.
I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Really?
She doesn't change, it's just her arm comes out. Her demon arm comes out.
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Oh, it's on. Persona.
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yup. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian! Please, let me do it. I should be the one, not him!
You are not strong enough.
Then, at least let me back him up!
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist, and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
I have no idea what's going on.
These are all the bad guys.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission,
Hey,
I
now.
will make Teresa an exorcist again.
They're brother and sister.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
No insert.
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your
Not
delicious
in my
quiche.
watch.
They're brother and sister.
No! Oscar, don't go! Oscar!
Oh, if you don't mind a spoiler alert, she does get a sexy demon form.
If I don't do something, he'll...
This girl right here.
Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive to that art? And to you.
Hell yeah.
Except I'm like many hours away from fighting her.
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
Alright then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on.
What is Velvet?
Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I
Cup
just
size.
thought, since you hadn't either.
I have no
Are
idea.
you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
Alright, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's...
It looks like a B cup.
A very
Looks like a C cup to me.
person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Let me check. I'm kind of curious. Because I know they do it for Danganronpa. They did, for the Danganronpa series, they did everything, or they did cup sizes of every girl in the Danganronpa series.
But Man Magillo is still sexy AF.
Let me see. I can't find it. I just googled it and there's like nowhere. Yeah. Magillo's nice.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
Like I said, but Magillo's flat.
Wait, what is Mia's cup size?
Or prison
The
crab
biggest.
dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something
Oh,
mild
no.
or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice.
I could go for some borscht or shark fin and eggs.
This is nothing.
Oh well, I think I'd like.
Ooh.
And an
In that case,
apple. What?
it's...
This is a pointless conversation. Oh.
Man, I'm hungry.
Let me see. Yeah, her outfit choices aren't really too
Due
different.
to my sickness, I need to rest more.
I gotcha. Yeah, that's her default outfit. You can have it without their sleeves, I guess. And the book skirt. That's it. Oh, she's here.
She looks like the nerd version of Junko.
Kinda. Well, that's because I put glasses on her. She doesn't wear glasses. Oh. This part. Alright, what do you got?
I haven't seen many.
I noticed that too.
The Bloodwings said apparently some bad
WIAT,
demons and a cursed
what is
pirate
Junko
crew have been
cup
giving them
size?
trouble.
They're pretty big.
Can't spare the men to patrol the
You just Google like Danganronpa cup sizes and you'll see the full list. It lists every girl in the series.
A cursed reason to...
And I remember that they listed that Mew is the biggest.
Well, at least...
That's all I remember. That website says that Mew is the biggest.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be in Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. So that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Crap. Endgand? Endgand is like a 4-hour dungeon. However, the final boss of Endgand is sexy demon Teresa.
Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Innominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
Oh, there's something over there.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them.
And when Dial or Kamoana...
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores?
Yeah, honestly, the guy says when he lived in the past, he couldn't even play with his dogs. So anything we tell...
Wow!
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does. Once he's...
But if he were to rejoin the royal...
At the very least...
Either way...
Oh? That who I think it is?
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medusa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about?
This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry, but I thought Medusa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Oh man, and again, like I said, like this island is very long. It's gonna take about, okay, maybe not 4 hours, but at least 2 hours. 2 hours at the bare minimum, and I don't have that much time tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and just end the stream right here. So that's gonna be it for tonight's edition of Waifu Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed the past 2.5 hours of Tales of Berseria. I might come back with it next week, or I might try another game, but I definitely will finish this game eventually. That being said, thank you guys very much for watching. This is One Punk Army. If you have not already, follow me, twitch.tv/OnePunkArmy. And if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Check out all of my past videos and streams. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time.